All right, back at it, coming at you from the Valle Vidal in Carson National Forest. This is up on the near the border of Colorado, which is a completely pristine, beautiful wilderness, like New Mexico was thousands of years ago. Um, Up here with my friend Dara, and here's Dara. We're up enjoying a hike and a random encounter with the cows and a tarot card in this amazing place. So just like a little look around here, looking out there in the huge valley and those mountains way off there in the distance. That's we're thinking that that's the backside of Wheeler Peak, tallest mountain in New Mexico, like with the Taos Ski Valley. But just an extraordinary place, and we decided to do a reading and pulled a card for myself here, which is card number 18, the moon. The moon. This is kind of a fan favorite, maybe sometimes. The moon. I don't know. My experiences with the moon over the years, sometimes they can be pretty intense. The reflections of the full moon, and seeing what you need to see. But that's basically what this is about. And I was asking, what do I need to see? What does maybe what do we need to see in relationship to the collective right now, and this collective experience that is being had, and the great shift of the ages that we are moving through. It's total 5D day up here in the Valle Vidal. We are well through this shift, but there's still some more shifting that's to come. And the moon is kind of like a perfect reflection, maybe of these energies that's coming up right now. And we have here in the moon, this is like based, this deck that I use is based, it's called the Robin Wood deck. Beautiful artwork. The cow agrees. Clearly, we're going to find out how she feels about the rest of the reading. But yeah, the moon, using these traditional images here. We've got a dog on one side and a wolf on the other, right? Like the two different aspects of the being, right? Like that the dog is the domesticated wolf. They're related. They're very, very similar, but they're very different. Maybe these are like the two sides of ourselves, like the side that's out there in the front, and maybe the shadow self, or maybe the side that we put forward versus how we really feel. Maybe that's like those kinds of energies around this reflection of the moon. And they're there along the stream, and the cows are participating, and they're along this stream, and the stream goes off into the distance. It's kind of hard to see, without like really getting in there close, but the stream goes off into the distance. Or maybe this is like your golden heart stream, like the stream, the thread of your intended reality, the thread of reality that your higher self brings down into manifestation for expression here in this world. And it goes through that valley, the valley of shadow and darkness, or the shadow and death. Like I don't know, whatever that is, the old biblical saying. But this is a reflection here of this journey that we often come to. This is a major arcana, number 18. So if you don't know the tarot, in the traditional tarot is divided into the minor arcana and the major arcana. The minor arcana, those would be like poker cards, right? Those are the suited cards where you have an ace through 10, and then you have a prince, a princess, a queen, and a king, or a knight. They're hanging out, like they walked right up to us. Dara was like, "Do the cows charge?" I was like, "Nah, these cows won't charge, but they're very curious about what's going on over here." There are two of them, anyhow. So that's the minor arcana, deals with like situations in our life, like the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Those are like situations that manifest into our life. The major arcana, these are like the life cycles. This is like a spiral of life that starts with the 0 card at the Fool, and you go through a whole journey from the 1 through 21 up to the world or the universe. And when you come into that card, that's your completion. It's the completion of that life cycle that you were on. And then it starts over again, because it's an ever increasing spiral. It's not a linear progression at all. And so this is card 18. This is towards the back end of the learning, of the soul's growth and journey and learning. And it relates to being able to see through the illusion. it relates to the moon, the moonlight. The moon is always considered to be very mysterious, right? It provides light in the darkness, but it's like there's also this element of like magic, and there's this element of something that we can't quite see. Maybe the moonlight illuminates. She's coming pretty close. Here, we're going to involve the cow just for a second. He's just like breaking branches right behind us. So what this relates to then, yeah, is like the illusion of that moonlight. So this card, when you pull this card, this is a reflection of how the the energy of the universe, the cosmic energy, in the case of what's happening now, literally the planetary energy, like with the full moon that we just had, with the earth, all of these energies, it's like as they express themselves into our life. And as we're moving through this journey of growth that we're on, sometimes these moon energies, they can bring forward illusion into our life. And it's like these are the two towers that are on either side of the path. These are maybe the two dogs that are on either side of the path, and that's reflecting to us that in order to move through the process that we're moving through right now, we need to be able to stay true, like stay on that golden heart path. Ignore the illusion. Ignore the 3D cows that are coming in and talking to you. But I think that this is really applicable right now, right? Because we're moving through an incredible shift. There's incredible shift that's going on within our societies all around the world. We see all around the world, like if you're as long as you're looking at the right source of information, that you can see that all around the world, the people have had enough of what's going on. The consciousness is rapidly shifting. Tyranny is being named and called out in all of its forms all over the earth. And all of all of those problems, those distortions, they rely upon illusion and distortion, right? So this is a time for us to be in our core, to be in our center, to ground ourselves, to trust yourself, trust where your spirit is leading you, trust your intuition, trust how you're being guided, trust that all of the changes that are occurring in your life, whether they be relationships or jobs or different circumstances, whatever it is, trust that those types of changes can be a positive thing. Trust in your process of moving forward consciously as a sovereign being on your journey. And with that, we're going to call that closed on this energy of the moon here. So, as we're going forward now in this moment, like really, it's a great time to get out into nature. This is the autumn. The autumn is my favorite time of year because the aspens start to turn. The cows get excited and they're done with me talking.
She's in full agreement.
She is in full agreement. It's her favorite time of year as well. And the other one way over there, she agrees even from a distance. All right, thank you everybody. I love you so much. Like blessings on on this moment and this journey, and trust in ourselves. We're going to come out the other side into an extraordinary world.